Hello everyone, welcome back. Been doing a little work on the 64 here. Seen last time that I set this bed onto this chassis, this frame, this cab, this unit here. According to my mark, it is farther forward than the original axle center line, but it actually needs to go further ahead yet, which I can't do right now because it hits the cab here, but it needs to go ahead 4 to 6 inches. So that means this axle will have to get moved a little bit. And I haven't decided on what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do like an air ride or something like that, or just move the shackles on the frame. Because, well, I'll show you here what the problem is. So in the back here, it's actually pretty close to where the original holes were, just a couple inches off. But I think I need to take the end of the frame rail to just about right inside that body panel there. And that is because that cross member right back here is not sitting on the frame yet. It's really close to the shock mount, and that has to go ahead just a couple inches to sit squarely on the frame. So the rest of it isn't too bad. It's sitting pretty square on the frame here, and I had to take the fuel tank out. Otherwise the lines would have been pinched fairly snug up in there. It was, these cross members must be slightly shorter than the bed that would have been on here. So, and I was thinking about putting a fuel tank in a different location anyway, so it's not too big a deal. It'll be getting some different exhaust, I'm sure. So, this cab does have a little bit of rust, but it's actually really clean for the age. It's a 2001 with, I don't know, 150, 200,000 miles on, something like that. Having another problem, or something I gotta figure out a solution to with this truck. This truck is, the body of the 64 is a little bit narrower, a few inches narrower than the 2000. You can see a little bit there, and a little bit there. I don't have it quite centered, but the tires don't fit in the fenders. And I don't know if I'm gonna completely get rid of that problem, but I picked up something that I hope will get rid of that problem. It's not really what I wanted to put on there, factory wheels, but for factory wheels, they're not too bad looking. Hopefully they look pretty good on the truck. You might say, well, there's factory wheels on there now. What's this gonna prove? What's that gonna help you? Well, these are often an 06. And if I remember right, 05 on newer has a different offset. It's at least an inch or so. So these will be tucked in. But these are 18s because they need to clear the front calipers. I'm pretty sure a 16 or a 17 will not clear these calipers. So I'm really hoping that these 18s clear. I understand that it might get close to here when you're turning. I'm willing to accept that if it fits the body right. So let's get these old wheels off and see how the new ones look on there. Oh, that's nice. I got the truck too far back.
Manpower.
Is that kind of like horsepower?
Yep, it's better.
Ha! You're silly. Who parked this thing?
You? Do you need me to like do something?
I don't know.
Why do I even ask? He does it himself anyway.
I'm used to doing it myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean. No, usually I can't get you to help me in the shop. Oh. So a lot of times I'm doing this stuff all by myself. Right?
Well, we work different shifts.
What about when we're both here?
I have other things to do.
Like keep the couch from floating away?
Yeah. Some things get away on you.
You're right.
If I'm not there to hold it down, it'll fly away.
Uh-huh. Grody. What you gonna do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Now I can't get it on. I knew I'd do this.
There you go. What's so hard about it?
I don't know. I don't know what I was doing.
You got it in rewind?
I don't know. How do you know?
Push the button. No. Push that. I guess she's gonna take these things off. Dusty? Yuck. I think you blew most of it out now.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck. Oops.
Yeah. It does that. It might not be. I think these are actually metric and we're using a standard because I don't have the metric of that side. No. You just don't run them off all the way. Or bump them once, then they'll kind of knock the rust out.
I am taking it off all the way though. Because I can't.
Well, just stop her.
Well, I can't.
If you'd bump it a couple times, it'd probably rattle the rust off the outside of the nut, and then they wouldn't stick so much. It's easier for him.
That's not moving.
Just gotta give her the groceries. You want some assistance?
It's not going.
That ain't going anywhere, is it?
No.
You gonna take the camera?
Yeah, I just don't want to drop it. It's not gonna fall. Muscle man. See, maybe this is why I don't do it. Because I can't do it right.
Well, for one, I'm using a standard socket, 12 point, on rusty bolts, nuts.
Well, I don't feel as bad now.
They're tight.
It wasn't just me.
Feels like there's probably loose steering joints. These haven't been off in a while. They come off yet?
No.
They're dead, huh? Let's go compare these wheels. So I don't really know what this is going to measure here. I haven't measured them yet, but I don't really care what the rim is, whatever. Yeah, it's important, but I want to know from this inside face to the outside of the tire, because these are both on the rim yet, right now. So I'm getting 5 inches from the hub mounting surface to the sidewall of the tire. 5 inches on this one. And on the newer ones, I'm getting 4. So these will sit in an inch further. Hopefully that's enough for that body. But let's see if they fit over the front calipers first. It's part of the reason that wheel came off so hard is steel and aluminum don't really like each other. They get like a corrosion between them, that's it. White stuff here. Oh yeah, they will clear. Awesome. Well, looks like I found the right socket. I don't know why I didn't have it out right away.
Because you wanted to make it difficult for me?
And me. Still gotta fix this hog ring. But, yeah. Still get stuck. Look at that. Can see right through there. Clears the caliper. These are 18-inch aluminums off of an 06. Sucks it in an inch, hopefully that's enough. Here's the caliper clearance. I can get my hand in there, so not bad, not bad. Should still be able to turn pretty far. I mean, yeah, it'll be fine. You want to try this one?
I don't know. I don't really want to get blown with a bunch of crap in my face again. You can do the honors of that. Dropped your nut on the floor. 3 hours later.
Wow.
It's not just me, yay! There goes your other nut. Here comes more manpower.
All right. All the power is in the head at the end of the stick. If you guys think this is bad, you should try getting the wheels off a dually that have been stuck on there for a while. See these 99 and newer Fords, they use what I call hub pilot, meaning that the wheel is centered by the hub, and then they have these flat lug nuts. So the lug nut and stud actually does not center them. The hub does here. And them aluminum wheels pretty much, rust jack themselves onto the hub. So like an older one with the acorn nuts was actually a stud pilot. They centered off the stud. Some of them had a pretty good gap in here. So guys, if you're planning on putting these wheels because you like this design onto 99-04 Super Duty, to get the right offset, you'd have to put wheel spacers, but I highly recommend against wheel spacers. See, these things are hub centering, hub pilot. What's gonna center them and hold everything in place with wheel spacers? Yeah, you can probably get some with like a shoulder in there, but there isn't much room in here to put that shoulder on. So, do you want to risk your truck on it? I mean, you might be able to run these without spacers and whatnot, but it's gonna suck them in an inch on each side, which isn't gonna look good. So, it's your choice. I wouldn't recommend doing it with wheel spacers.
You could be a NASCAR in the pit.
Yeah, I get the socket stuck on every other lug nut.
Yep.
Tighten them halfway so they lose them down the track. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's see if one of these hubcaps fits back there, because I have a feeling like this sticks out a little bit further on this generation than what these are supposed to be off of, because, they actually kicked everything out for these wheels to fit properly. So, let's check this out. Yeah, they do not fit. But the four-wheel drive one, yep, that still doesn't fit either. You'd have to cut this all out in here to get that on there. So, I could run this one, but I don't think that looks good on there. Looks kind of cheesy. Maybe on the old wheels, but some reason I don't think it looks good on these wheels. I personally think that this doesn't look bad. If this was painted black, the lug nuts were painted black, or even chrome, whatever, I don't think they'd look too bad. How do you guys think they'll look, those wheels on a 64? I don't think it looks too bad on that series. It does tuck them in just a little bit, so hopefully the fenders won't cut the sidewalls. We'll have to see when I get the rest of the body on, but I think it's looking pretty good. Well, you guys take care. Thanks for watching. Join me next time, see what I'm working on. Take care and God bless. You wanna run them?